we start feeling angry, resentful, feeling stuck in life, and we can't have a clear vision of ourselves for the future. Cultivating harmony. Today we're going to be talking about how we should be behaving in spring. So in Chinese medicine terms, we tend to think of this as spring conduct. So basically how we should be conducting ourselves to achieve optimal health in each season. So I do want to make a quick note here to say that this isn't a typical change of season like we think of in the West where, oh, it's end of March, okay, now, March 20th this year, spring begins. In Chinese medicine, it's more of a term of meaning an energetic universal change. So energies are just starting to begin. We're moving on from winter. So I want you to take a minute and just think about spring and observe. What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you feel? So things begin to come alive and turn green. Birds will come out, start singing. The animals will come out of hibernation. And you really feel a shift in energies where you're leaving the heaviness of winter behind and things start to shift to a much lighter, more energetic, and happier tone. So this is the birth of spring, not only in our environment, but also in ourselves. So we really want to take advantage of this time and see how we can use it optimally. So in Chinese medicine, spring is represented also by the color green as well as the liver and gallbladder meridians. So for spring, it's the image of a sprout coming up out of the ground. It is persistent and full of potential. It is the time of childhood as well as being energetic and free-flowing. It's not bottled up in stress. So how can we reflect this great new energy that spring brings? You should experience, learn, or start something new. Make sure you do not get too serious because like a child learns, they play and they tinker and explore and they make art and they throw it away the next minute. It's not important if it's perfect or wonderful. It's more about the experience of it, right? It's really a time of hope and creativity. Another thing to do to encourage a healthy liver and gallbladder in spring is to be quick to forgive and forget. Just like a child, right? 1 minute you're telling them, no candy, no this, no that. But 5 minutes later, they totally forget about it and they're ready to move on. You really want to adapt that kind of mentality in the spring of, let it go and move on to the next thing. So when our liver meridian is stressed or stagnant, we are not living in harmony with spring's energy. And we start feeling angry, resentful, and feeling like we don't have a clear vision of ourselves for the future. Physically, this can manifest as eye problems, muscle and tendon issues, rib pain, as well as headache. So during spring, it's a good idea to go outside, go for a stroll, get some fresh air, do some gentle stretching. But right now really isn't the time to overdo it. I can't stress that enough. We want to nurture our little sprout, right? We don't want basically stress it and overdo it. So just like with ourselves, right? When we push ourselves to do too much too soon, or even adolescence, right? Because we're talking about spring as the childhood, you're really going to get burnt out before you even get started, and that's not what we want to do. So get started, get moving, but don't overdo it. I have already switched my tea over to my spring tea. If you guys want to leave a comment below and let me know what you think my spring tea is, go ahead and leave a comment and I will let you know. So in my next video, I'm going to be talking about what foods are nourishing during the springtime and help keep our liver smoothly flowing. Let me know below what activities you guys think will incorporate to this year's routine during spring. Thanks.